Alright, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. This is your brother Ahmad Bayan, coming to you with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Now the name of this one is Enjoy It While It Lasts, Israel. Enjoy your evil ways while it lasts. And many of our people today, they're in the house of mirth. They're in the house of feasting. Alright? That's the house they are in. They don't want to follow in no kind of righteousness. They don't like that. They find that it's too boring. Alright? They want to eat, drink, sleep with other people and whatnot. They want to do evil in front of the Lord's eye. Alright? They want to commit iniquity after iniquity. Some they say life is too short. Some they say you only have one life to live. This is what the devil is teach you people in this world. This is what this world is teaching you. You have one life to live. Alright? When it has something called reincarnation. Not understanding that you have been repeating everything that you're doing now. You have been repeating it. Alright? You was here before. You pass away, you come back. You pass away, you come back, and that's how you're going. But this time that we're living in here, alright, it's the last time that you're going to pass away. The next time you're going to be reborn. And I'm talking to you, Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians today. When you return, again, you're going to return in the kingdom. Alright? We have no more debts. Alright? It have no more body pains. It have no more of anything bad. The things that you used to suffer on this side, you won't suffer those things again in the kingdom. And that is only for the Israelites. But the only people that will suffer is the heathens, the 17 nations that the Lord created to be under our feet as slaves. Alright? So this is just me rolling in the spirit here. Alright? Nothing too long. Just a quick one before I head to work. Alright? This is let's go to the book of Hosea, chapter 4. We start from verse 1. It says, "Hear the word of the Lord Yahweh, the children of Israel." And the Lord speaking to the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians today. It says, "For the Lord Yahweh has a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of power in the land." Alright? It have no body thinking correct. They have no one seeking Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. Alright? They're seeking for other signs. But the sign that they're going to get is the sign of the prophet Jonah. Alright? It says, "By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out and blood toucheth blood. Alright? In this time that coming here, you're going to see more blood touch blood. Alright? It's going to be an all-time high because Jacob's trouble is at hand. Alright? Esau Edom, so-called white man, is setting the stage. He's setting the stage for you Israelites. Alright? All of y'all are going to be starring in this movie. The same movies that you always look at. Civil War. That's just one. Same way how people was attacking each other. You're scared to go here and there. It's the same thing that is going to happen just now. And it ain't going to have no one to save you. Verse 3, it says, therefore shall the land mourn, and every one that dwelleth therein shall languish, with the beasts of the field, and with the fowls of the heaven. Yea, the fishes of the sea also shall be taken away. Yet let no man strive, nor reprove another, for thy people are as they that strive with the priests. Therefore shalt thou fall in the day, and the prophet also shall fall with thee in the night, and I will destroy thy mother. Right? So the same people, the same false prophets and whatnot that you all following today, alright? The churches, you know, these harlot houses that leading you all astray, you know, they are actually blind. So it's the blind leading the blind. You know, all of y'all are going to fall into that ditch. All of y'all are going to fall into that same scenario. And the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai has it well planned out for y'all. You know? Because all they find life is too short. Alright? I remember telling one of my aunt about the truth. You know? And the Lord's name is not know Jesus Christ. Alright? Because at that time at driving her around to go and collect some stuff to do some one or two errands, and it's like every church we pass in front of, she make the sign of the cross, and I look at her like, you know, why you doing that? You know, why you putting a mark on yourself? Now that's my aunt, you know, she has some age, all right. I think she's around, how old was I? About 70, somewhere there. Right? But just to show you, 70 or 68, somewhere there. But just to show you how the mind is. Alright? The old and dotish. Alright? Trying to teach them this truth is like the saying does go, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Alright? That is how these so-called old people does hear this truth. This is how they, you know, they don't look at it as important. You know? They believe in Jesus Christ. So when I told her, you know, that we don't have long here again, the way how the world, how you see the things taking place and whatnot, she said, well, I live all my life. You know, I work hard all my life. She said, well, I just collecting my pension and I enjoy myself now. I will enjoy my, she says she will enjoy herself until she go to the grave. All right? So for she to go to that, for her to think to that level, is just to show you how a lot of these people in this in this world just be thinking. All right? They believe like they have one life to live. They believe that they have one life to live. Verse 6, it says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. I will also forget thy children. All right? Our people destroyed for lack of knowledge. All right? The scriptures talk about the ass and the donkey and the ox and the ass. You know, they could find their way home, but Israel cannot find their way home. All right, let's go to the book of Isaiah, chapter 1. Right, Isaiah chapter 1, start from verse 2. It says, hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth. For the Lord Yahweh has spoken. I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me. Talking about the nation of Israel. Alright? Verse 3, it says, the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. Alright? An ox and an ass, you know, is two stubborn animals. You know, like to, you know, when it is you watch how people, you know, using them to carry stuff, transport stuff from here to there and whatever. Sometimes the ass might stop and you ain't want to move, you know. You added them a few ones. Same thing with the ox, all right. But the difference with them and Israel, let's read it again. You're gonna see. It says, the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. All right. It says, but Israel doeth not know, my people do not consider. All right. This is our people today. They don't consider this truth. They don't consider the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You know, they consider what in front of them at that moment. They consider what they see. Many of our people today have to see to believe. All right. They can't look at, they don't have faith. You know, they don't trust. They just trust in the wrong thing. They trust in Esau Edom. All right. That is why they're going to be destroyed. So for an ox to know who his owner is, and the ass to know which part his home is, right? Israel don't even know these things. An ox and an ass could find a way home. You could pack, you could put them wherever they are, they remember their way home. Alright, they remember how they got there. But Israel can't do that. Israel is caught up in living the best life. Alright? That's what they do. That is what they want to do. They want to live the best life. But it have repercussions for that. Alright? Verse 4, it says, a sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity. Alright? Sin upon sin, sin upon sin. That is what's going on with our people today. A seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Lord Yahweh. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are gone away backward. Alright? This is what going on with Israel. Alright? Verse 5, it says, why should ye be stricken anymore? Ye will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick, and the whole heart is faint. Alright? The whole head is sick. The whole of Israel is completely gone. Alright? They like the wickedness of this world. Alright? They will continue doing wickedness until the Lord return. The same way in the days of Noah. This is Matthew 24 and verse 37. It says, but as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark. Right? Nothing new under the sun. The same thing happened back then is going to happen again today. We're seeing it happening today. You know? Prophecy. All this is prophecy. While Esau is stirring up his portion to basically delete you Jakes out there, you all are eating, drinking, and marrying. You know? Committing adultery and all these different things. Serving other gods. Refusing to turn back to the Lord. Refusing to hear the word of the Lord. You're going to hear the word of the Lord from the men on the highways and byways out on the streets. You know? You're going to see these type of videos popping up on your social media, telling you turn back, turn back. Listen to the voice of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. You know, it comes through the servants, the prophets. But again, Israel is rebellious. They hard-headed. They stiff-necked. They refuse to hearken unto this word. They trust in vain helps, which is going to come from Esau Edom in a form of a RFID microchip that he's going to send out there and tell you all you have to take this in order to participate in the world. And if you don't take it, then you can't be able to live. You ain't gonna get nothing to eat. You ain't get nothing to drink. And many of you Israelites out there are going to take it, because all you want to live all your best life. Verse 39, it says, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So the flood came and do what? Took away all these people who was in the house of mirth, in the house of feasting. When you feasting and enjoying yourself, you're not paying attention of the dangers around you. If you pay attention, if you be in a lowly state, if you be in the house of mourning, as the scriptures tell us to be, it's better to be in the house of mourning than to be in the house of feasting. If you be in the house of mourning, your eye more on the things that is dangerous towards you. So you're going to see the danger before it comes. Alright? You're going to see if someone is in a corner lurking to basically trap you. You might see people trapping other people. You know? Because you're in the house of mourning. So your vision is going to be different to the ones that in the house of feasting. You know? They're only dwelling in happiness. And that is a big distractment right there for them. Verse 39 again, it says, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Alright? When the Son of Man return, which is Yahushua Mashiach, which the world is ignorantly called Jesus Christ, when he return, it's going to be like this movie, Independence Day. The first Independence Day, when it is everyone saw the chariot crack in the sky, coming in that fiery cloud. Who was drinking, they get sober. Who was smoking, the cigarette fall out their mouth. Who was committing adultery, they stop it and they standing and watching and amazed. But that time is going to be too late, because the Lord is returning. The scriptures say, behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, also those that pierce him. And he's coming to do what? He's coming to bring judgment on this earth. So it's better you turn back to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai now, or you continue living your best life until you hit the grave. But guess what? You ain't gonna hit no grave without nobody to be burying you at that time, because your whole body is going to be like shit in the streets. Alright? So I had to go to work now, Salakia. So I will end it there. I hope this lesson here was edifying to the nation of Israel. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rekah Kodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. This is your brother Ahmad Bayan signing out, and I will say Shalom.